I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After an afternoon of highs in the mid-60s to the mid-70s and increased fire concerns, thunderstorms develop along a cold front this evening in southeast Nebraska along with central and eastern Kansas. Storms could be severe, especially to the southeast of the Tri-Cities, where there is a slight risk of severe storms. The main threats are quarter-size hail and wind gusting up to 60 through the overnight. Thunderstorms may also occur tonight in central and western areas, but are less likely to be severe. Rain amounts should range from about a trace to a half inch. Slight chances of rain continue for tomorrow in Nebraska. Highs cool to the upper 40s to the low 60s for tomorrow through Tuesday. Fire weather concerns continue tomorrow and Friday with low humidity and wind gusts of 30 to 45. A hard freeze is likely Friday night and Saturday night with another surge of colder air. Rain chances increase by Monday through Tuesday with low pressure and a cold front. The latest long-term forecast indicating colder than normal temperatures for Monday through the first 2 days of May in Nebraska, Kansas, and the eastern two-thirds of the U.S. Nebraska and Kansas rainfall the early half of next week predicted to be slightly above normal. That's before near normal rain chances in Nebraska and Kansas late next week through May 2nd. Soil temperatures at the 4-inch step for 7 this morning, in the 40s for north central and western Nebraska, and as far east as North Platte Imperial. For northeast, much of central and southwest Nebraska, along with western Kansas, soil temperatures in the low to mid-50s. From Grand Island and Hastings and points to the east on into central and eastern Kansas, soil temperatures in the upper 50s to the low 60s. Key weather factors affecting the markets include snow melting slowly in the northern plains, increasing rain chances in western areas of the southern plains, and eventual dry weather in central Brazil. Storms centered over the northern plains, drifts mostly eastward, reaching the Great Lakes early this weekend. Hazards may include accumulating snow from the northern plains into the upper Great Lakes, as much as 1 to 2 inches of rain in the Corn Belt, which could worsen the flooding across the upper Midwest. Locally severe thunderstorms for multiple days across portions of the plains, south and Midwest, mostly dry, windy weather across the drought-stricken central and southern plains, and post-storm freezes this weekend, possibly as far south as the North Texas Panhandle and the Mid-South. For the northern plains, colder temperatures and periods of snow are slowing the snow melt, but also reducing the risk of flooding. Towards the central and southern plains, frost this weekend may have some impact on wheat. Colder temperatures also unfavorable for the corn and soybean planting across the southern plains. Next week, forecast models are indicating plenty of rain chances in the drought areas of the central and southern plains. In Brazil, drier weather is likely after some good rains in many areas. Brazil's second crop corn dependent on the rain. With wet season rains diminishing in Brazil, rains are going to be in short supply the rest of this month. In Europe, crop weather is mostly favorable for winter and spring crops, but Spain continues to be dry. I'm Paul Perkins. That's a check of your ag weather.